phone.
How you guys doing, man? Anyone drinking tonight?
Yeah!
Of course you are. You all already sound drunk. I am too, so that's good. I love drinking, man. I love being at this festival, because this festival is the only place where you find people who know they can outdrink you. But they still want you to try. Does that make sense? Like, I'm getting so drunk at this festival that I've just been having new drinking experiences. Doing things I've never done drunk before. It's like last week, I got so drunk that when I unblacked out, I was at the gym. Does it ever happen to you guys? You ever get so drunk that you become responsible? That's new for me. Yeah. And the worst part is my friends, they still have normal drinking experiences. My friends are like, man, I got so drunk, I woke up with this chick, don't even know her name. And I'm like, man, I got so drunk, I vacuumed for an hour. Not as cool. Not as cool. But that's what it is, man. At this festival, drunk Sid is just a better person than sober Sid. Like, drunk Sid gets groceries. Drunk Sid cleans the apartment. Drunk Sid meets women, alright? Sober Sid does none of those things. The only good thing sober Sid does is become drunk Sid. That's it. That's the extent of it. Oh, man. I drink a lot. I don't smoke weed, though. Any weed smokers in the room?
No.
This guy was like, oh, that dude's a cop. Can't take a chance. Just no. Cool, man. Now, I don't smoke weed, man, because I don't react well to weed. Like, most people, when they smoke weed, they start to drink pretty heavy. You know, they start to giggle, they laugh. People, when they smoke weed, they become really paranoid, very quiet. And when I smoke weed, I try to settle scores, you guys. First time I ever smoked weed in New York, the first words out of my mouth were, yo, can we talk about how Renita is a bitch? And it was her birthday, so... No, the answer was no, we can't. I do think weed should be legal though, man, because it's harmless. And you know it's harmless because people share weed, alright? No one shares a dangerous drug. People share marijuana. No one shares heroin. In fact, this is my impression of anyone who has ever tried heroin. Get your own heroin! That's it. That's the whole impression. It's a pretty accurate impression. What are you gonna do? Man, I've been at this Fringe this whole time, man. It's my second year at the Fringe. And I'm no longer sleeping in a windowless room on a couch. Yeah, that's right. I am instead sharing a bed with a beautiful woman every night. Yeah, but we're not having sex because we are not attracted to each other. Okay? Which is to say, she is not attracted to me. Yeah, we were friends, and we're doing that thing where you put a pillow wall in between each other. You guys ever done that? It's the dumbest thing ever. Just takes up space. It was my idea. I thought I was being chivalrous. But what I really want to know is who is this pillow wall stopping? Like, what pervert out there is like, well, I would have molested you, but this is too comfortable. This is too convenient. I'm not... Because what am I can't even... It's not like I can't bring someone back. Or I can't bring a girl back. But don't worry. Katie's on the other side of this wall. She can't hear us. That's what the two pillows are for. Not the best way to do it, man. I want to talk about this, you guys. I do an hour show at 4:15 at Three Sisters. And on it, I talk about race a lot. And the reason why is because I've been going out for more auditions, you know? And it's been interesting going out for those auditions, man. I can't forget my first audition. All right, and it was at a network, and I can't, for the purpose of the story, and legally say the name of the network. So we're just gonna make up a fake name. All right, sound good? So for the purpose of the story, that network is called Not MTV. Okay, cool. Technically, it was not MTV2. All right, fake name. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they messaged me recently. They're like, hey, we saw some of your stand-up. We think you're really funny. We think you'd be great for this part. And I was really excited because this was my first audition. You know, I was very, very excited. And I go in to read the role, and I get the script. And the role is for Kinky Bodega Guy. which for the UK translates to perverted Indian shopkeeper. So what they said is they liked my jokes, but what they meant is they liked my face. And I was like, oh man, they're gonna ask me to do that racist Indian voice. I do not want to do that racist Indian voice. I have to have my integrity. So I went in and I shook the producer's hand and I read the script in my own voice, which, to be fair, is technically an Indian voice. And I don't know how, but they loved it. They were loving it. I was adding jokes, I was reading the script, they loved me. And they were like, wow, that was really, really funny. But now for this second time, can you Indian it up a little bit? Yeah. And they said, can you Indian it up a little bit? Those were the words. And I bring that up because when my black friends audition for roles, they don't be that racist directly. They're more like, can you urban it up a little bit? Can you add some hood to your voice? But when an Indian auditions, they just go straight for the racism. Can you Indian it up a little bit? No one's ever been like, can you tandoori it up a little bit? Could you add some curry to your voice? No. Can you Indian it up a little bit? And I was like, no. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. No, but I won't do it. I am so sorry. I won't do it. I'm so sorry. And I bring it up because that is not how I expected to respond. I expected when someone was very racist to me, for me to tell them to go fuck themselves. But it turns out when someone is very racist to me, I still apologize. I'm still just like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. That voice, this face, they're so similar. But it's not for me. And so, spoiler alert, you guys, I did not get the part. I know, right? What are you gonna do? But I was auditioning with a friend of mine, and we were hanging out afterwards. He was like, dude, how'd it go? I was like, it did not go well. He's like, what happened? I was like, they asked me to do the Indian voice. He's like, did you do the Indian voice? I was like, I did not do the Indian voice. He's like, you didn't do the Indian voice? I was like, did you do the Indian voice? And he went, boy, I opened with the Indian voice. And I was like, what happened then? He's like, they asked me to Indian it up. I was like, what happened then? He's like, I Indianed it up. I was like, what happened then? He didn't get the part either, you guys. So the real question is, how fucking Indian do they want this guy to be? I think the only way you got that part was if you came in on an actual magic carpet. And they were like, yeah, he can show us the world. Him and his monkey friend. Yeah. Man, I will say this. I said no because I want to be a man of integrity. But I also said no because I don't know if I could do that voice. And there's nothing more embarrassing than them going, yo, Indian it up a little bit. No, Indian. From India. No, not Bill Cosby. India. You're saying Jello. Stop saying Jello. That's not even in the script. You're fired. We're getting Hurricane Bolo. You're so fired. Man, I did have a friend who got the part, man. I did have a friend who got the part, and I was like, dude, how did you sell your soul for that role, man? Why would you do that voice? And this was his response. He posted the clip on Facebook. And in the caption he wrote, yo, watch me do this racist voice for money! I didn't know you could say it like that. I didn't know. I thought I chose integrity, but I guess I really chose poverty. I don't think I could do it, man. I still don't think I could do it. Because I think if I've learned anything about myself, I'll only do the voice on a free show in the back of a bar. I'll never play for the character. I'll never do it. Go fuck yourself on network television. I don't even feel good about doing it now. Because some of you laughed because you're awesome, and some of you laughed because you're a little racist. And this is one of the few times when you both get to laugh together. So that's all. Nah, guys. You guys have been a lovely crowd. I'll end with this, you guys. I'll end with this. I've been at the Fringe this whole time, and I think there's this one question I still can't seem to figure out. We can all agree if you have sex with one woman, you are no longer a virgin, right? We can agree with this? The question I'm still trying to figure out is, how many women do you have to sleep with until you no longer look like a virgin, you guys? Because it's not one. And it's not two. It might be three. I don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But here's my defense. I do have a defense for you. You have to understand, my father got an arranged marriage, okay? And his father got an arranged marriage, and his father got an arranged marriage. So when I slept with girl number 2, I became my family's David Beckham, you guys. Holy crap! I slept with girl number 2, and I became the greatest Casanova my family has known in 1,000 years. The last member of my family to sleep with 2 women had to wait for the first one to die. So I think I'm doing okay. Guys, I'm Sid Singh. You guys have been lovely. Have a rest.